it a full minute faster. So it's just like I said, I'm not. This isn't going to turn into a thing. Like, it's just more. I really like the game, and if I like the game, I'll speed run it. You know, it just seems a little off to me that is the way that is. So, so we'll try it again. We gotta die at the second clam, and we have to die when it's like to the halfway point. Now, to be fair, we also died probably later than we needed to against the cocoon thing. So, there is that. Just then. That's great. Gold Dragon mode, and go. We'll try it again, like I said. Thank you for the GGs, by the way. Yes, I'm currently 8th. I was 7th, and somebody beat my time a couple weeks ago, Rocket. So my time is 14 minutes and 33 seconds. And it's not a, like, that's the thing, is, like, it's not a hard time to get. I'm not saying that to be like a shitty person. Like, take this with a grain of salt. If you don't take damage, it's easy to get a 1430. Like, I'm surprised there's not more competition in the, like, 7th to 15th place. I guess it's just because it's not a really well-known or often played game. But, like, I had played this game, like, once when we did this for the first Jank race to show people how to play it. I played it a ton as a kid. I came back and I did a couple of runs of it just for fun one night. And then, like, the following week I sat down and I just, like, hammered out, like, bam 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 3, like, 7th place times. So it's not like it's an accomplishment. I mean, or I just played way too much of this game as a kid, and it's like hardcore muscle memory. And I can't even beat it in normal mode. So, like, I've never even beaten the game in Blue Dragon mode. But that's, like, kind of the reason I was trying to get people into it. Like, when we were still working on the Jank races, Rocket was like, there were some games in there that were meant to be painful, you know. But this was not one that was meant to be painful. I genuinely thought that if people in the community saw this played, that more people would want to play it, you know. Like, I really did think that people would be like, oh, this isn't a bad game. I mean, like, and to be fair, most of the Jank Bros speedrunners do platformers, but, like, still, I don't know. I was honestly surprised that this one didn't catch on, because it's a solid game that you can do 3 or 4 runs in an hour, you know? But I guess the whole point is that it's just not, there's not a lot to be done there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's the thing, is that it's basically just play the game and then die correctly twice. So I can see why it wouldn't have blown up. Yeah. I'll tell you what, the menuing when you're talking to the maidens after the boss fights, that's some hardcore speedrunning shit. Because you have to hold A to speed up the dialogue, but you can't press A to speed up the dialogue until after the first letter appears, and then when the window is full, you have to hit B to go to the next screen. Like, there's some hardcore button pressing going on for for the dialogue between the fights. And then, like I was saying earlier, just keeping the number of enemies on the screen down to avoid lag. That's a big thing as well. Mash that dialogue. Mash it hard. That one vine was resisting me. You know, if I touch it, I'll take damage. Whee! Woo! Alright. Let's see if we can do this right. It's time to fail like pros. So that's 1 down. And 2 down. And 3 down. And 4. And 5. And 6. Did we do it right? Let's find out together. We did. And then when you come back, it's like the screen is scrolling just a little faster. Okay, so I need better movement speed for this. This is gonna suck. Oh, the fire does cut through the little spores pretty well, though. That's bad. This is terrible. This is a terrible boss fight. I want to say I'm like a second faster than I was last time. Okay. The evil lord of the ancient era was awakened at the last moment by Zoelius Galdo. His power is much greater than this was. Alright. Graveyard. Graveyard time, y'all. Hey, Divide, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing some speed runs of a slow game. How you doing? Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm enjoying it. I did have to quit Little Nemo without beating it because I got a game over, and then just from there things went downhill quickly. It wasn't an angry quit. It was a preemptive quit because I was about to get angry. But yeah, we're gonna a few more hours of NES goodness. I really need to play more Sega stuff. I always talk about how much I like the Sega, and then I never stream Sega. But we do have something. This is way off in the future. But next August, I think it's August 14th. Is going to be the 35th anniversary of the release of the Sega Genesis. And we're going to do like an 8-hour marathon stream of Sega games from my childhood, ending with Rings of Power. So, it's like, what is that? It's invincibility. It's okay. I need to give me some more movement boosts, some speed boosts. Yeah, we're gonna do, the plan is to do Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Alicia Dragoon, Rings of Power, and I can't remember what the other one was. It's all stuff that I've streamed before. And not in that order. No, the original. The original Vidoof. I had the OG Streets of Rage as a kid. So that's what we're going to be playing. I did have Streets of Rage 2 on the Game Gear, interestingly. That's okay. We're about to die anyway. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in a run of the Immortal. I haven't played the Immortal in about a year. I keep saying I'm gonna play it, and then I'm like, I don't want to play that jank. Like, if I can get a working copy of NHLPA 93, I wouldn't mind doing a run of that. But I was kind of upset that the version I have on the Sega Classics collection doesn't let you play full seasons. I was like, oh, well then what's the point? Like, thanks for nothing. So. Ooh, laggy bit. Or if I decide I hate myself, we could play Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis. That was a horrible game. I had that game because I liked the movie as a kid. My parents bought me the game. That, and I had, was it Indiana Jones? I had an Indiana Jones Sega game that I never got past the first stage on. It was so freaking hard. It was probably because I was a kid and just didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing, but... Oh yeah, Shadow of the Beast. We could do Shadow of the Beast. I don't know if I would consider that for the Sega-versary, but you've been wanting me to play it for so long, Vidoof. I need to just get it. I have the Gens emulator on my computer now. I need to just get it and play it. Because I actually liked that game. Like, I was the one, I was right there with you playing, like, requesting that song over and over and over in Aeon Aegis' stream, requesting that Yelleth play it. Like, I like Shadow of the Beast. It's terrible. And I was really excited to play it. And then you guys were like, oh, this is a modded one. I was like, oh, I didn't know. You're like, yeah, sure you didn't. Like, made me feel bad. You're trying, like, I'm trying to pass myself off as some amazing guru of Shadow of the Beast. Oh. I feel like Vidoof should be a Shadow of the Beast speedrunner. Just stream that shit all the time. Yeah. I don't know, man. So this is the point where the world record is. Like, I've already failed to get world record time. So there's obviously another death manipulation somewhere that is contingent on you being able to get the extra life in level 1, which is not a guaranteed thing. Don't think I'm getting a 1404 either. That's Darth Terrell's time is 1404. But if we can kill Galda on the first rotation, You never know. Alright, you some bitch. Let's go. Alright. So that's a new PB for me. 2 intentional death manipulations saved me 13 seconds. 13 seconds! And I'm literally teleporting forward in the stage on purpose by dying. Oh my goodness. That's enough to be in 7th place again. 6th place was 14-18. I'll have to look. I'll have to check the exact thing. But, like, basically all of that was to get the spot that I had before. Yeah, this is not an active speedrun board.